There's a frog person. I think they call that a grang. There's some kind of cat person. I think they call that a tabuxi. They have some of those crow people that can only repeat things that have been said to them. I think they're called crankus. Welcome to Wicked City. This is a Dungeons & Dragons game of heists and criminal politics where a group of petty thieves race to find the Vault of Dragons and its 1 million gold coins. Our players are Schizofreak as Blinken the Gnome Ranger, Kirbitha as Huel the Halfling Bard, Vinny as Shazelfrad the Elf Cleric, Brax as Thorgrin the Dwarf Barbarian, and Sean as Inshi the Goblin Wizard. Last episode, Brax introduced his new character, Thorgrin, who was mugged by a group called the Ruby Rabbits. Blinken researched the Castellanters. The crew did a job for the Castellanters' butler, Milton, guarding El Torchel Museum from a protest by the Ruby Rabbits. While transporting goods for the Doom Raiders, the crew met a silk root dealer named the Shadow Man, who asked them to burn down a warehouse belonging to the Xanathar Thieves Guild. The crew did this and framed the Ruby Rabbits in the process. Sean and Vinny, roll initiative, and we'll see who goes first. Since y'all weren't here last week, we'll figure out what you did on your day of roleplay. Shazafrad, you wake up in the yawning portal in your room that your friends had rented. You didn't know much about this mysterious man named Galanis who had been paying for the room, except that he is now dead. Y'all shoved him in a briefcase of holding the night before, and when you wake up, all of your companions have left except for the goblin Inshi, who is sleeping. What do you do?
I think it's time to finish off those grapes. I'm just gonna sort of sit by the window overlooking the street and start eating some grapes and watching the passers-by.
Now, as a cleric of Sune, you've specifically said she's a goddess of hedonism, so you enjoy each and every grape. You look at each passerby on the street below and enjoy their outfits, the way they walk, the attitude that you can see on their face. Each and every one of them are unique. What did you want to do today in Waterdeep?
Well, I've got to go sell myself a bottle of wine, go hit up a couple stores, replace those bottles of wine with several nicer bottles.
Yes, there you go.
See if
You
there's
also
any
have
other social events or festivities to join into.
Yes, you also have your 50 gold coins that you earned for participating in the museum heist.
Oh my. Well,
You
I should
also
probably
know-
go make a payment on that gambling debt.
Yeah, that is due at the end of the week, but you could also go pay it off right now. That is going to be at the Beer Golem. That is where the Loan Shark Istrid Horn works. You know that. That's where you made the bet and stuff. You've been there with Destry before. It's a popular bar. So we'll say that you can sell that nice bottle of wine. That was 5 gold coins. Do you want to roleplay selling that? Do you want to try to upsell it or something? Or do you just want to sell it for its street value?
I'll probably sell it, spend like 2.5 gold getting some other assorted wine. Probably get some nice cups and things for the party. It's kind of, I kind of guess I get like more like, I get like a sake set.
Oh, those tiny cups?
The tiny cups with like the freaking teapot if you're doing like hot sake. So kind of like, basically I'm getting a freaking tea set.
Okay.
Tea set, couple things. Gonna go sample some stuff if they've got like freaking samples I can get.
Okay. We are going to roll a charisma check for your day at the market, the big part of Waterdeep that is all stalls all over. This is the best place to find fresh imports and all different types of wine from all over Faerun. Go ahead and roll a charisma check, and we'll see how much you can get a bottle of wine. Is that a nat 20?
No,
plus
that's
2.
a plus.
Okay, so you spend some time walking around, figuring out the best deals. You're going to buy your sake set first before you go tasting. Do you want the nice sake set for 2 gold coins? Or the decent sake set for 1?
Oh, I'm definitely getting the nice one.
All right, take off 2 gold coins and say that you have a nice sake set. And I'm going to say that you could get 4 bottles of nice wine for half a gold coin each.
Oh, well, I'm probably gonna get I'll probably get 2 bottles for now, just so I'm not carrying around too much.
The person that you're talking to at this stall here, she says, we actually have the last bottle of wine from Snow Beetle Orchard before it went rotten. This has become highly valuable, and it's very good. It's a very sweet, delicate wine. It's been aged a few years. It's quite good.
Ooh, and how much does that fellow run for?
We are willing to sell it by the barrel for 10 gold coins each. After all, it is quite good on its own, but also it's now worth quite a bit more.
I shall definitely have to have a little rendezvous with my companions and see if our next soiree is deserving of such a drink. What color me intrigued.
Come back soon. This is a favorite of the nobles, and they are buying it up by the barrel. As I said, it's the last of Snow Beetle's best. Before long, this will be a distant memory.
You know what? You've sold me. I'll take it.
Says, excellent. 10 gold coins, sir. And also, would you like to make a donation to the Snow Beetle family?
Oh, I don't see why not. I'll throw him another 2 gold.
Thank you for that, sir. It's much needed. Their entire meadery and orchard, it's gone rotten and fallow. Terrible thing. Okay, so go ahead and mark off 12 gold coins, and you now have a barrel of Snow Beetle wine.
All right, and I now don't have enough to pay off the full debt, but that's fine.
Fantastic. Okay, so after that, I'm going to say, do you still want to make your way to the beer golem to talk to your loan shark?
Oh, yeah. I'm still gonna go,
Okay.
make a freaking payment for the next couple weeks here. Because how much is the weekly payment on this loan?
You haven't negotiated that with her yet. You, kind of like Destry, have been avoiding her. She's a cleric, actually. She worships the god of money. So she's really, really on you about paying that debt on time.
All right, fair enough.
You will join the rest of the group at the beer golem later. Inshi, you wake up in the yawning portal. You are the last one to wake up in the group, which is fitting. You had a lot to recover from. We can say that you're back at full health. What would you like to do today?
They left me again. Alright, whatever. And she's just stretching, cracking his back, and he hobbles downstairs. He waves at the bar. If Bonnie's there, he throws a smile. If Bonnie is not there, he is very dismissive.
So, Inshi, everybody else woke up around noon. Since you slept in even longer, you would be waking up around 4 p.m. Vinny, since you weren't here yesterday either, let me explain how this works. At the Yawning Portal, there's going to be a member of each faction there that is constantly available for you to talk to or to recruit you into a mission. This is how you can earn renown with these groups, but just like last session, sometimes those missions might conflict with each other, or you might be asked to do something that would harm another faction. These right here are the Doom Raiders. This is the Artificer. She works for Force Grey, the law enforcement faction. Over here are representatives of the Sea Maidens Fair. Here's a representative of Xanathar's Thieves Guild. And over here is Milton. He is doing interviews for private security for the Castellanters in a private room. And at the bar is Sinesh of Thresh, Grung, a frog humanoid creature who works for the Ruby Rabbits. Huel, your magic cart, is also back here by the stables. And Inshi, at the bar, you see Dernan, the owner of the Yawning Portal, and Bonnie, your friend who is giving you eggs for free every once in a while. She waves at you, but the bar is very busy. She's delivering a bunch of beer to a Grung, a frog humanoid creature.
And she pulls himself up onto the bar furthest down to where the customers are, and he yells across the bar, "Bonnie, where's the closest weapon shop? I need a dagger."
She says, that's not really my area right now, and she gets distracted serving the Grung. The old man across the bar, Dernan, right here, he leans across and says, "Oi, mate, what you need a dagger for?"
Because a man needs a dagger. What the hell are you asking for?
He smiles at that. He says, "Yeah, I know quite a few of the blacksmiths around here. I'll give you a recommendation. How much gold you looking to spend?"
Two. Out. Just point me to one, damn it.
He raises his eyebrow. 2 gold for a dagger. All right, he points you to the right place to go. He says, "That one there. He's trustworthy. Always uses good materials. Won't overcharge you. Trust him with my life."
Thank you, not Bonnie. All right, bye. And she just goes ahead and goes to the recommended blacksmith.
Inshi, I'm going to say it's nearby. You're right next to the Trades Ward, which is an area where people live and work, but it is known for its shops. It has even more shops than the market that Vinny was just in. You go over to this blacksmith, and he sells you a good quality dagger. Did you want to ask him to do anything special with it?
No. Did I actually spend 2 gold for that?
Yeah, you would spend 2 gold for it.
Well, then I would like to cast Distort Value to half that price.
Distort 1. The E casts a spell on an object no more than 1 foot on a side. Alright, so this blacksmith would have to roll an intelligence check, right? Your
Yep.
spell save DC is 12. He is a commoner, so he's going to roll a D20 with disadvantage, okay? Oh, his lowest one is a 12, and the tie goes to the defender in D&D. So
You said 2 for this? All right, I'll take this, sir.
he says, "Yeah, mate. Look, I have daggers for 1 gold coin if you want them, but this one's quality, and I'm sorry, it's 2 gold pieces."
I ain't. Who you calling broke, huh? Just give me the dagger.
All right, he hands it across, and he holds out his hand for 2 gold pieces.
And she drops the 2 gold pieces, but gives him a filthy look because he wanted to get just to spend that 1. And then she just walks right out of that store.
Okay. You look at your dagger. It is a quality dagger. You notice that the leather on it has been properly oiled, even before and after it was cut. It was wrapped around with care. This thing will hold up to blood, dirt, water. It's going to be a good dagger that lasts you a long time. The
And
blade of
she
it is about 6 inches long.
sheathes his dagger just in the waistband of his pants.
I'll say for 2 gold pieces, you get like a dagger pouch with it, like a simple one.
Sure. And she still stuffs the sheathed blade into the waistband of the pants, so it's still kind of an uncomfortable situation, but it's not going to cut his thigh now. That's good.
Yeah. It's very sharp, properly sharpened, brand new. Probably the nicest dagger you've ever had.
And she grins at his new dagger situation and looks around for the nearest exit to the city.
I think it's time to head out of this city town. I'm about tired of all the busy crowds and the dolls kidnapping me. Time to go for a hike.
Okay, so you are right over here in the trades ward. The quickest way to get to your family would be to go a little bit north to the river gate right here, and you start making your way there. Inshi, as you walk through the streets of the trades ward, past all these different shops, these vendors, these wonderful smelling foods, fabrics that you've never seen, and colors and designs that amaze you. You also see towering over all of it this 60-foot tall stone knight, his sword in his sheath and his shield in the ground with his hand on it. He towers over everything, a nice little landmark as you make your way through the city. You exit through the river gate. You are asked to present a little paper ID that you're expected to have on you at all times to the guards, and they mark your little exit from the city, and you start marching to where your family is, right?
Yeah, and she just makes his way to his family.
All right. So you sent me a message describing what your family is. You said it was a crew or a family of about 60 goblins, right?
Yes.
All right. And what are they, like a self-sustaining community, or do they build something or make something that they trade with?
Pretty self-sustaining, and she is their only means of outside contact because they do not have any monetary income. That is exactly Inshi's purpose of this trip. Because without him, they are self-sustaining otherwise.
So what do they use the gold for that they can't make or get themselves?
Medicine, proper clothing, and really just anything that they find that they want. Because then she also wants to treat his family every now and then, you know?
Okay. So you walk into this forest, this clearing. Is there a name for your little goblin village?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So you walk in here. Some people have made homes out of wood planks into trees. Some people have dug burrows into really big trees around the roots and they live there. Other people have just dug big holes, multi-roomed little hole caves that they live in. And some people live in little shacks and huts around here. There are patches of tilled earth where they have been picking their harvest. It is the fall season. Winter is coming. And who did you want to talk to in your little goblin village?
And she heads straight for the soup hut and goes,
Soup hut.
yeah.
Mommy, where are you? Mom,
Little itchy buddy, come here.
mommy.
And she goes in to hug his mom.
I missed you.
You know I love you. And she's just a little bit taller than you, and she pats your head. She has a tuft of like curly red hair on her. Otherwise, she looks exactly like you. And her big red eyes look down at you, and she says, "And she, buddy, you look
Inshi, Bubby, you look like you're not eating enough. But and that's pity. You gotta eat more. You gotta eat properly. They don't feed you good.
There's dumpsters everywhere. I'm eating good. There's every corner. There's food somewhere, you know.
Oh, Inshi, I'm sure you're dining and diving into the best of all the dumpsters, but it's not the quality of food you eat, it's the quantity of food. My little man, you gotta grow yourself up. Gonna be big and strong. Gotta be a city boy for all of us.
Okay, nothing will compare to your soup, mommy. Now, can let me see what you got cooking up in here. And he peeks into the soup cauldron that's always boiling out in the middle of this village.
She says, we were able to get a really good deal on some meat. We traded with the snow beetle orchard family, group of halflings. Something's happened to their orchard. It's really gone under recently, so they're just giving away their livestock. We sold them some vegetables and fruits that we had been able to jar. And for that, we got this. And she hands you like a sausage stew, a thick, hearty stew with thick chunks of sausage and beans and a beefy broth. It's quite delicious and smells very fragrant.
Whoa, there's meat in the soup right now. Oh yeah. And she takes a good old bite. This is good. Better than that waffle ball thing that I had a minute ago. Those are actually good. You should try one, Mom.
How would a waffle come in a ball? That's absurd. So y'all talk for a while, and she asks you, "So, Inshi, my boy, are you being safe in the city? I know that there's a lot of crime in the city right now."
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I got, like, you know, like, I got kicked once, but, you know, that's no big deal. Something
Oh,
bit my organs out of my stomach, but, you know, that's all healed. I'm fine now. I was in jail for a little minute, but, you know, she's a free man now, so I'm being safe, Mom.
okay, Inshi, okay. You just keep being safe. We don't want your organs coming out again. Don't scare me like that.
Oh, yeah,
You
trust
gotta
me, I
protect
was scared
yourself.
too.
Do we need to send some of the younglings in with you?
Not with me, but look here, Mom. And she pulls out his gold pouch and she gives his mom 35 gold of it. He says, "This is for you guys. It's not much, but this is what I was able to get from my last job. I will try to get more soon. I will be back soon. I promise, Mom."
Inchi, that's so much money. A guild member might make this much in a year. Inchi, with this, we're gonna be able to buy winter coats for everybody. We're gonna be able to buy the good mortar so we can insulate our huts. Inchi, my boy, this is incredible.
Well, maybe I can come back and pay for everyone's winter boots, right? I'll try it, Mom.
We don't need boots. Never needed them.
Yeah, the dirt feels too good between the toes, right? But
The dirt
I'll
does feel good between the toes.
feels really good. But I need to go back, Mom. I've got folks waiting for me somewhere, and I think this is a good opportunity for us.
She says, "Okay, Inshi, but before you go, about a week ago, some people, some humans, in their fancy cloaks, they came down here and they started asking us all kinds of questions, like how long have we been here and what exactly we do around here. They said that this land is technically owned by the Castellators and that we've just been farming on it under common law. They said
What?
that might be changing soon."
Mom,
I didn't understand much of it, but I figured you, my boy, you could look into it for us.
I
With all
don't.
the money you're making, maybe you could talk to one of them lawmen that know all the codes and legal stuff, right?
I don't understand it either, Mom. But I got some folks that might understand better, and I will look into this. They will not take this from us. I promise.
She said, it sounded like they were just asking questions, like maybe the law is changing soon. But if
I
there's
will
anything
kill
you could
them.
do, please look into it.
I will, Mom. It'll be all right.
Inshi, as you exit the soup hut, you look out and you see your cousins, you see some brothers, you see sisters, uncles, and grandfathers and grandmothers, and they're all goblins. But you see one person that's not a goblin. You see that frog person that was at the yawning portal earlier, and he's talking to some of the people outside of the soup hut. And when he looks at you, he gives you a little nod of recognition. Do you do anything?
Yeah. walk right up to him and say, Are you a cousin I haven't talked to before?
He says,
Why are your ears so small? Where are they?
he says, well, we might sound alike and we both got big red eyes, but no, I don't think you're any distant cousin of mine, friendo. And he holds out his hand.
I don't know.
Name's Sinesh. I come from the Ruby Rabbits.
The Ruby Rabbits? Are they some red rabbits around here? Well, you aren't a rabbit, you're a frog. Maybe a goblin without ears.
He says, maybe you're just a frog with ears.
He just kind of shakes his hand like, hi.
When your hand touches his, it goes numb for just a second, and when you pull it away, your feeling returns back to your hand, but it's coated in a thin slime. The frog's entire body is covered in that thin slime.
And she licks it off his hand.
Oh, God. Inshi, roll a constitution check.
This is gonna be interesting.
Come on now.
Don't get a 1.
8.
The frog sees you do this, and he goes, whoa, friend, no. And it's too late for him to stop you. And he says, oh, boy, hey, you're going to have some fun for a little bit here, and then you're going to piss and shit your guts out. And I'm not sticking around for that. But
What
hey,
do
you
you
look like
mean?
you
You don't put something into Inshi's hand if you don't expect Inshi to eat it. What the hell's wrong with you?
Inshi, are you talking to the frog person on the left side of your vision or the frog person on the right side of your vision?
He's switching between them.
As you do that, there's even more frog people around you. Are you talking to like the 4 to your left, the 4 that are behind you?
As many as he can, and he's getting dizzy from it soon. Don't get near my soup. Get out of here.
He grabs you like right under your armpits where your clothes are, so that slime isn't touching your skin, and he holds you as your legs give out and you fall down to the ground. And all like 10 of the frogs around you say, "Come find me at Snow Beetle Orchard. I can help your family with the Castellantas."
Mom,
Inshi,
there's an
when you-
army of frogs here. Get them.
And you have a dream about you fighting armies and armies of little frogs, green frogs, red frogs, purple frogs. And when you wake up, you are naked in a bathroom, wrapped in a few towels. The bathroom smells like sweat and shit, and you
Oh,
are
hell yeah.
alone. What do you do?
And she walks out butt naked, like, where is that frog? I'm gonna kill
You
him.
walk out into the communal area of the soup hut. There's about 12 goblins in here that all turn and see you and do not react to you being naked because they don't care. Your mom says, "Oh, Inshi, you're awake. You shouldn't be walking." She gives you another bowl of soup and helps you regain your strength. After about an hour, you feel like yourself again. What do you do?
And she kind of still remains naked, like, who was that frog? Why was he here?
Your mom says, "Oh, he's from this group called the Ruby Rabbits. We've actually been using them to get some clothes and a few types of herbs that we haven't been able to get. They say that they're different types of traders and that they want to help the people that live outside the city walls.
Are they rabbits or frogs?
A lot of animals, few humans, few elves.
I didn't hear no rabbits. They're a bunch of liars then.
No,
But
Inshi, they call themselves the Ruby Rabbits.
they're a bunch of liars. But they said they might be able to help. So I will go talk to these liars and see what they know about the Castellators and our rightful land. Now I just need to find those fields of rabbits.
So, Snow Beetle Orchard is like to the north of you, outside the walls of Waterdeep. But walking there would take you even longer than it would walk back to the Yawning Portal. And it's already a couple hours past nightfall. What would you like to do?
I might be able to give me some backup. Look,
You could also, go later.
look, Mom, I will talk to these guys. Let me know if they come back around. I will be back and just let me know if they come back before I do. But I've got some friends who might help me out. They kind of abandoned me twice, so I don't know how helpful they'll be, but I will ask them.
She says, "Oh, okay," and as long as you think you're okay to walk. And she gives you a few pieces of bread. You notice that there's not even that much mold in this bread, so they're eating good these days. They give you a little blanket to protect you against the cold air.
Mom, the city folk in Waterdeep, they don't like it when my thing is out. Do you got a cloth or something I could? Where do my clothes go?
She says, "Oh, we've been washing them up for you," and she hands you back your clothes. They've been cleaned. probably for the first time in a few weeks. They don't smell like the sewers anymore. You've also
Uh,
been properly stitched up for any wounds that you had.
Inshi just takes a big whiff of his clothes and like, it's been a while since he smelled like soup. I've missed this. Mom, it is good to see you. Cousin, uncle, aunt, grandma, uncle, cousin. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They're just all shaking your hand.
It's good to see everyone. Bulb, hello. You, grandma too. Yeah.
You say goodbye to all 50 of them. We fade out on that as you walk back to the city. So everybody else, y'all are at the beer golem. Vinny has just walked into the beer golem. And before all the roleplay starts, I want to say one thing. Blinken, in Galanus's bag of holding, there's one thing I forgot to mention. You have 10 paper birds. Those paper birds can be used to send a written message to anybody in the city just by knowing their name. So you have your whole crew here, except for Inshi. If you wanted to invite Inshi here, you would just have to write him a note with this paper bird, say his name to it, and it would fly off and deliver a message.
I would definitely send a paper bird message. So you were sleeping, you were still beat up, so we had to do some errands. We're at this location now, and I'll tell the paper bird, hey, or Inshi.
The paper folds itself into the image of this origami bird, and its little wings flap, and it drifts off through the air and the smoke of the beer golem, and it drifts out a window. A few minutes later, Inshi, there's a paper bird flying around your head. You catch it, and there's this handwritten note from your friend Blinken asking you to meet him at a bar in the trades ward called the Beer Golem. It's actually very close to the river gate.
And she reads it. He doesn't stop walking, but he just keeps walking in the direction of where he needs to go to meet up with his friends. He's like, how come the birds seem to want to find me more than my friends? I don't.
Yep.
All right, whatever.
A message from your friends. The bird is a message from your friends.
I guess the bird is my only friend now. I will go see my acquaintances. And she makes his way to Blinken and the rest.
Okay. So everybody, y'all are now together at the beer golem. I'll say Shazilthrad and Inshi got there at the same time. Huel, you are there. You have Destri's little imp raven with you. Blinken, you are there. You said you have your baby dragon with you.
Yeah, kind of hidden from sight as best as I could, just in case people ask questions.
You can kind of hide it like in your cloak. It's just about the size of your forearm right now.
Yeah, okay.
You are there with Thorgren. Shazilfrad and Inshi, you see your friends sitting at this table in the center of the bar. When you walk in, behind the bar, the bartender is Schema Weird Bottle, the guy that was managing the warehouse y'all got the wine from yesterday. And up on stage is Dabble Star Song, Zaraj the Hunter, and Istrid Horn, playing a song by the Doom Raiders where they say, I'll give you a shot to remember, and you can take all the pain away from me. The bar is loud. It is half filled up. People are talking and smoking pipes. You can see people snipping silk root powder off the tables and putting different types of weeds and herbs into their pipes. What would y'all like to do?
And she pets Destri's raven and talks to Huel saying, hey man, how you doing?
I'll like blow a big cloud of smoke in his faces and smoke in the pipes too. I've been all right. How's it been?
And she inhales the smoke, says, it's good shit. I've been doing good. Where did you guys go? I woke up and I was alone again. How is everyone else? You too, little Inshi. And he finger guns little Inshi.
Clawed red hand comes out of the beak and does a finger gun at you and then disappears back inside.
Yeah.
Well, I've been researching a lot of things with the subject of Castle Ladder. Wanted to wait till everybody showed up about it.
Oh, yeah, no, I just learned recently that castellators are a bunch of assholes. What did you learn?
Yeah, well, that's the summary of that, yes. They are a bunch of dickheads, yeah.
I knew it.
But yeah, there's some other dark shit they were involved with, but for the most part, yeah, they're dickheads.
Yeah, like trying to steal my land. That's got to be the worst thing they've done, right? You don't do that.
I mean, that is kind of true. I don't know how the laws are around here. If they do have right to do that, we could probably look into that later.
Blinken, you would know that inside the city, about 100 years ago, the Open Lord of Waterdeep I don't remember the person's name at the time, broke the nobles' holding of all the land inside the city, and they partitioned it up. Certain guilds were able to own certain land, private individuals were able to own certain land. The nobles were, of course, able to buy a lot of the land in the city, but inside the city walls is kind of a, not necessarily a free market system, but like a similar to a free market property system. Outside the city walls, though, all of that land is owned technically by nobles. Peasants are allowed to live and farm on it as long as they pay taxes to the nobles. It's called common land.
All right, and I'll retract the statement and say, do you know if, I don't know, your people pay taxes for it? I mean, that is a thing around here.
What are taxes? That land is ours.
Well, they allow you to stay there, right? I look around to the other party members, be like, that's kind of how it works. I don't know how much the taxes are, but basically it means you're paying to stay there and not get in trouble with them.
You're making up rules now. I didn't even hear the word taxes until I stole from the Castlators. This is just a revenge plot. I know it.
I mean, you could think that, yeah.
Everybody that wants to roll an insight check, not on Inshi, but just a general insight check.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Blinken, you look Inshi up and down. Even though his clothes are clean, you remember that they were covered in sewers a minute ago. Inshi, you think about the fact that you didn't know what taxes were until 2 seconds ago, and the idea strikes both of you that your family's probably not on that land legally.
Well, we've been there for a while, and they can't kick us out. Please help me, my family. We can't lose the soup hut.
Well, funnily enough, we did a job with the Castellanter, so maybe if we grow a relationship with them, maybe we'll have persuasion and, be a little lenient, be a little easier for you folks. He kind of shrugs. I think that might be the best route for this.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I don't think they'll even do anything, but I don't like them talking to my family about it.
Yeah, again, I agree that they're a bunch of dickheads, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Vinny, you might like this. Last session, they bought an ounce and a quarter of silk root powder.
Oh, yeah, keep them down low. I bought a lot of that stuff, actually.
The what do you call it?
I mean, I
booger
still
sugar?
have Muddy's little freaking dime bag, too.
Yeah, so together, y'all have an ounce and a half of silk root powder.
I have like 6 of them. I bought 6
Yeah.
bags.
No, you
I know what I'm going to do.
Which is
I don't know.
5 bags.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's a need to know
Vinny
basis
gave you
for you
another
guys.
quarter. You have an ounce and 3/4 of silk root powder.
Fuel's loaded right now. He's not on it, but like he's like loaded with it. Like,
Oh, that's a personal supply, my guy. We're
Yeah.
in a bar, everyone's bumping. It sounds like I'm gonna be making lawyer money soon, so I mean, I can afford it.
All right, what did y'all want to do inside the beer golem? Some people came here for a reason. Y'all can role play with the Doom Raiders while you're in here. You can look around the bar to see if you know anyone here, or we can head back to the yawning portal.
Inshi tugs on Shaz's sleeve. It's like, hey, elf, I just realized you're the only one that's like 5 foot or taller. Like, I usually stand out because, I'm so short. Now you stand out because you're so tall. How does it feel, loser?
It feels great. I have armrests everywhere.
I like you.
Shaz, you came to the beer golem to talk to your loan shark. You recognize her as one of the musicians on stage. It is Istrid Horn, and she is playing a piano along with the song that is going on right now.
Well, for the moment, I'm just going to enjoy the music, because I'm not going to disrupt a performance for business.
All right, you notice that the lead singer, Dabble, the way that he sings, he kind of puts his whole voice into it. The words, the syllables, they kind of slide. They sound every once in a while like they're whiny and desperate and crying. But you recognize the artistry in it all the same. Never once does his enunciation fail. At every point, it is to convey an emotion that wouldn't be conveyed were the words said so simply. But you also notice that the song, everybody's giving their all into it. The orc that's going on these big hide-skin drums and cymbals is giving her all to it. Istrid on the piano, she's slamming down into the keys. Davil, he's really strumming his lute as hard as he can, but there doesn't really seem to be much melody, much energy. The drums and the piano are overtaking the lute and the vocals. But even through that, you can hear the lyrics. Give me a shot to remember, and you can take all the pain away from me. Your kiss and I will surrender. The sharpest lives are the deadliest to lead. And the song ends, and the crowd cheers. A bunch of the people in the crowd seem to be fans of this bard group, and they start leaving the stage, except for Davil, who continues talking to members of the crowd. Your loan shark, Isher Horn, stops by a table over here by herself and lights up a pipe and starts smoking it. The orc comes over here to the bar and starts talking to Schemo. Shaz, what do you do?
All right, I will go over to her and say, hello, hi. Know that you've been waiting for me as I've been waiting for payment. However, I do have my payment here.
She looks
Sorry,
up
I'm a
at you.
little out of it at the moment, as you're gonna notice me wiping at my nose with a little bit of streak of white on it.
In the Forgotten Realms, it would be purple.
All right, purple.
Silk root powder is purple. Let me.
I'm kind of half walking up with one of my little tiny ass sake glasses filled with some of that wine, just picking at a little bit of purple on the nose.
There you go. You walk up to her, and she has this dark makeup around her eyes. She has this black hair. But even underneath all that, she looks like she has been sick for a while. She looks very tired. She looks you up and down, and she takes a long puff on that pipe, and she says, "So, you have the entire payment, Mr. Shazelfrad?"
Not the entire, but the vast majority.
The vast majority. Tell me how much the vast majority is, eh?
45 out of the 50?
She raises her eyebrows and starts coughing on the hit she was taking from her pipe. She goes, "Well, that is actually the vast majority. I can go ahead and take that and I'll mark it down on your book. With a payment that big, I can take the 5 next week. Meet me back here."
All right. I'm just gonna kind of like sway and fucking stagger off with my little fucking glass. I'm gonna start pouring another one into one of the different glasses. So I'm walking around with these 2 little tiny sake glasses of wine.
So you walk off with your sake glasses back to the group. Did anybody else want to do anything in the beer golem?
Yeah, I had a question. Is Sad Boy over there my last surviving goon?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
22.
Damn.
Oh,
Nat 20.
yeah.
You look across the bar. You were poking fun at Vinny for being tall earlier, but this big old gray half orc that was on the drums earlier comes marching down, and she is fully like 8 feet tall. She is massive. She leans up against the bar, and your attention is drawn to Sad Boy McGee right behind her, and you recognize him instantly as the goon that got away. Blinken, this is your old buddy, Sad Boy McGee. He was actually telling you about the Doom Raiders the night of the museum break-in.
And she strolls over to Sad Boy, sits next to him, and points to the Doom Raider right here and says, "See, I was just telling my friends, tall people they're funny looking. Goon number, or you 2 or 3? I don't think you were at 1, but you were 3, right?"
Yeah, mate, I told you my name was number 3.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry if I kept you waiting. I got I got really hurt, but I got your gold, and I do not let my Xanathar people down, right? Yeah. Here's your 3 gold, Mr. Goon 3. And she slides the 3 gold down into the counter in front of Sad Boy.
Inshi, roll a perception check.
15.
This gnome right here, Schema Weird Bottle, the member of the Doom Raiders who's bartending right now, when you say us Xanathar people gotta stick together, he stops rubbing the glass that he was cleaning, and he moves a step closer to you, and then he starts cleaning it again, and he clears his throat and gets the attention of Saraj the Hunter, and he nods his head towards you. You notice all of that out of the corner of your eye. Sad Boy McGee takes the 3 gold coins and he says, "What about the payment for my buddies? They were owed 3 gold coins each too."
And she, noticing the Doom Raiders, he clears his throat and pairs the most important persuasion of his life until now. "Oh, your buddies Zan and Ithar, the people we work for? Yeah, no, they're back. Yeah, they're back uptown, you know?" And she throws Sad Boy a wink. "So I think they're ready for you to, get out of here and go find them."
What?
"Yeah, go find Zan and Ithar."
So you basically loudly paint him and yourself as members of the Xanathar Guild.
I am trying to make it where we work for people called Zan and Ithar. Give me disadvantage if you want, but that is the best that Inshi can think of.
I thought you were trying to intimidate him for a second.
I guess I'll throw a persuasion. 21.
God damn, dude. When you say it like that, you see both of the Doom Raiders like not be as tense anymore. And Schema goes back to cleaning his bottle, and Zaraj continues drinking from her giant mug. And Sad Boy looks at you and says, "No, no, mate, I can't go back to those guys, those human guys. I think I'm gonna stay here and try to make some money a more honest way."
And she puts his hand on number 3's shoulder and whispers to him, and that's all right, okay? You got your gold, and really, I do not care after that, but Xanathar asked you to put in a good word for me, right? But then she's whispering this, please.
Okay, yeah, specify that beforehand. He probably won't be going back to the Xanathar dude. He's scared.
And she could not care less, and he joins his friends again.
And then, like, I noticed the sad boy, and I'll just kind of randomly yell out, "Follow your dreams!"
He holds up his fist in the air, like, yeah! And he looks over at the stage. He looks over at this elf, Dabble, who's bathed in all of this candlelight and magical spells as he's singing to a group of people at the table here. And you can tell that his dream is to one day be a bard like Devil's Star Song.
You know, I'm glad my gooner is no longer living on the edge, and he can finally live up to what he can.
Okay. Did anybody want to do any roleplay, or would you like to end the day?
I would like to get us a job.
Okay.
I heard someone say castle hunter earlier.
No.
But do you mean no?
No.
But our poor goblin might lose his village.
Yeah, and she's the only one not in the room right now.
Wait, he owns a village.
He hails from that village.
He's a goblin.
And the nobles have better stuff. Wine, food, art, all of it.
Oh, I was gonna see if we could do more jobs for the gloomy boys.
Gloomy boys.
Yeah, you know, Doom Raiders.
Yeah, the Doom Raiders.
Yeah, the Doom Raiders.
I mean, what sort of work do they offer? If they're
Well,
still working for a living, I don't see how they can offer to pay much.
you know, we've got wine for them.
Yeah, we could be like their I don't fucking know, like tour
Muscle.
bouncer muscle. Yeah.
Yeah. Show 'em what's what, you know.
I don't know, which is why I was asking.
Well, you know, you will know.
I don't think I know I will know. Do you know if I will know?
Who
Or do you
knows?
not know?
I don't know if you know. It seems like you don't know.
You know? I think he doesn't know.
No, I know. But you don't know.
Oh, am I gonna call you Scotty because you don't know?
You both sound pretty confused.
His name is Scotty. No,
Hmm.
we do the job for the Doom Raiders, right? And, you know, they paid well. Nothing too shenaniganary. You know, nothing's illegals. Deliver wines. We could do that. You know, be bouncers. And,
You know, I think I know.
oh, I think he knows new.
Did y'all decide on a group, or do you want me to kind of push you in a direction?
Apparently, we're talking about Doom Raiders.
We be right.
Doom Raiders? Okay. Y'all have the 3 people that did a mission for them have +1 renown with them. Okay. Who wanted to approach, and which member did y'all want to talk to?
I'll fucking
I'm
talk.
having
All
a
right.
down moment. I need a minute.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I could do it.
Yeah. Y'all can all go together. You can drag your own tokens. Who do you want to talk to? You have Zaraj the Hunter, Schema Weird Bottle, Ishtred Horn, or Davil Star Song.
Talk to the hunter.
The Hunter.
The hunter.
She looks you up and down. She slams her mug on the wooden bar. You can feel the vibration of the force of that in your very feet. And she looks at you and waits for you to say something.
Hello.
She nods.
I nod back.
What do you want?
I want a job.
Jobs. What do I look like? A bag of job holding?
Actually.
What are you trying to say?
Oh,
What are
I'm
you saying,
saying
Zaraj?
I'm saying you gave us a job last time.
She says, give one job, start asking for more job. This is why Zaraj did not want to hire outsiders.
Yes, okay.
She says, fine, I have job for you. There is man here trying to hire us to find his friend. I do not wish to do this. It sounds most boring. He is over there at the table. Go talk to him. Get him out of our bar. He talks too much.
Oh, I don't eat who she was. Oh, is she talking about Sad Boy McGee?
No.
Oh.
It is this person.
Oh.
She points over at a guy sitting at a table writing furiously on a piece of paper. He has a big billowy hat and is wearing very fancy and multicolored clothes.
So, well, you just want us to get rid of him?
Yeah, I don't like him. Get him out. I'm sure he'll pay you too.
Okay. Gonna stand up and walk on over to him.
I'll follow through once I see that conversation going.
I guess I'll walk up to Buddy. Gonna step up to the table, slam my hands onto said table, and see if he reacts.
He reacts with a start. He goes, "Ah, good sir. It is bad luck to interrupt a writer in the middle of his thoughts."
What?
A writer.
No.
He holds out his hand and he says, "Volothrop Gaddard, chronicle, wizard, and celebrity at your service. I trust you've noted the violence in our fair city these past 10 days. I haven't seen so much blood since my last visit to Baldur's Gate. But now I fear I have misplaced my friend amid this odious malevolence."
Gonna stick my hand out as he's introducing himself. And you're getting thrown out! And I'm gonna try to pick him up onto my shoulders like a fireman.
He goes, what? No! Roll a strength check.
I'm just gonna walk around. And,
At 20?
I'm gonna walk towards him while he's being carried around and says, "So, well, what are you writing there?"
You asked him what he was writing.
Yeah, like obviously while he's being carried and shit.
You're not meant to be talking to the people who be kicked out.
In his hand, he has the scroll he was writing on, and he's like hitting Thorgren, and he says, "By God, sir, put me down, I say to you."
I'll put you down when we get outside. Don't worry, I won't toss you. I tossed him onto my shoulder like a fireman would. And I stepped outside, and I'm just gonna like place him down.
Oh, okay. So at that blanket, he's able to answer your question. As he was being carried out, you noticed a word on the scroll. It said Never Ember. Do you remember the name Never Ember?
Barely, yeah. That's the
So Daggle Never Ember is the guy that smuggled 1 million gold coins from Waterdeep's economy and hid it away in the Vault of Dragons and used that blue stone that has Aranax's soul in it to prevent anyone from being able to memorize details of the Vault of Dragons. Galanus said, "I believe that the then open lord Dagult Neverember lured Aranax to the Vault of Dragons, and there used evil magic to separate the serpent's soul and place it in a magic blue stone. The spirit of a great creature was turned into a security mechanism and left in a box for Dagult to come back to when the time was right."
With that, I would probably mention again, ask, what are you writing that makes you want to write in this lovely establishment there? And I'm like,
"Well, I'm writing about my friend who has gone missing. I've been traveling up and down the city with him, visiting all the best bars where I get his life story. He seems to really open up at the taverns. It's Rainier Neverember, son of Dagolt Neverember. I was supposed to meet him here tonight, but he's never showed up. And he didn't show up to our meeting last night either. And he's never one to miss out on free drinks. I believe something has gone horribly wrong. This malevolence hangs over the city and it strikes at my heart, and I fear that the worst might have come true."
Interesting. And I know that name, November.
Quite a famous family, encircled by drama, encircled by corruption, brilliant stories. Family that passes all the way back to the beginning of Faerun. It will be my most marvelous bestseller, if only I can get my source back.
Yes, if only. And I look at the party and I would think that I would mention who Neverember would be while I was researching the dragon story from the library, right? So
everyone would have remembered everything that Galanus told y'all. Y'all shared memories when that curse was lifted on you, so all of you remember that big monologue. The only person that wouldn't know that y'all are looking into Neverember's hidden vault would be Thorgren.
I'm like, well, where was... Maybe we could help you. Have you gotten any ideas where this Neverember would be? Like, where's this last location? What's the situation there?
We were working our way through the Docksward taverns, very shady neighborhoods, but they have some of the best imported ales. The bartenders there have their particular taste, having been former tradesmen or pirates or sailors themselves. They traveled all over the Sword Coast. So we were working our way through there. The last place I saw him at was a place called the Skewered Dragon on
Candle Lane.
The skewered dragon, huh?
Skewered dragon, yes. Rainier, he does not flash around his family name, and he certainly is smart enough not flash around his gold. I certainly hope that no one tried to rob him, or even worse, found out who he was, and kidnapped him for information. You know his family's estate was broken into a few months back.
Quite. Well, let's see.
That he's referring to the night that Xanathar teleported to Neverember Manor and stole that blue stone from Daggle Neverember's possessions.
I look at that party. I mean, guys, I think we should help this Neverember out. Well, hopefully we can find something. I mean, we don't want anything to be tragic or anything like that.
Inshi was looking up at the stage the whole time, and he turns back and says, what? Is there gold in it?
That is a good question. Are you going to compensate us for this?
He says, oh yes, most assuredly, good sirs. Roll a perception check.
Wait, what kind of job are you getting us into? Oh, I weren't listening.
Yeah, it's a surprise. Let me roll. Got a 19.
All right. Inshi and Blinken, y'all can tell that he is lying.
Mm-hmm.
You don't look like he'll pay me any gold. Ain't that right, Mr. Mustache?
It is Volothrunk Godhard. And look, okay, the advance on my Neverember book, it hasn't quite come out yet, and my sales of my book on the recent happenings in Baldur's Gate, the shipments haven't reached me quite yet. I'm hard out of gold to give away, boys. But perhaps there's something else I could give you. I was hoping to invest in this, but desperate times. I had the deed to an abandoned manor somewhere in Waterdeep. Perhaps upon completion of the job, I could pay you with that.
Could this manor fit 60 goblins?
What?
Why on earth would you put goblins in a manor?
Because we're half the size of these dang elves, and he points to Shaz. So you could fit like double of us. Like you could fit 30 elves into a manor. Could you fit 60 goblins into a manor?
No, not what I mean. I mean, why would you put a goblin in a manor?
Well, why not? It's a place to eat. It's a place to go number one and go number two and go number eat. It's all you need.
There's a free place to stay. Well,
Or you could
relatively.
turn it into, a business.
Oh, that's a good point.
Make money legitimately.
Maybe we combo the ideas together. We get the goblins, get a business, make the goblins work for us. There you go.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't like that make word you're using, but yeah, we can make a little goblin business. How about that?
Why would we make goblins work for us?
What?
There's more,
You're not gonna make goblins work for you, that is for certain. But Mr. Mustache, can you fit 60 goblins into this manor? What are we talking about here?
you say
I
no.
assume if you were creative with your spacing and placement of everybody where they sleep, and it has a full service kitchen. I'm not sure if it's hooked up to the sewer wards or to the sewer guild's new lines, but the street sweepers guild would pick up the dung buckets every day. You could fit as many goblins as you want in there.
Okay, so no. We'll take those, right? Turn it into a brewery.
Either way, I think we're okay in doing this job. Mr. What was it? Volo?
Volothrunk Godhard.
Okay,
You're
Volo
in
it is.
Waterdeep and you don't know my name. I've written the definitive history of Waterdeep.
I did read some books, yes, but regardless, I don't really know how to pronounce your name, so Volo it is.
Mr. Thump.
What?
He's it.
Volothrunk.
Yeah, Mr. Thump.
My last name is Godhard. Volothrunk Godhard.
Okay, Mr. Thump. So, what's this job again?
You're gonna find my friend Rainier. He's gone missing.
Oh, okay. Also, just so you know, you kind of pissed off one of the entrepreneurs of this inn. So,
I wish
we'll do the
Doom
job.
Raiders would
You
let
just
me-
can't go back in.
I wish the Doom Raiders would let me do a book on their history. Oh, those scrolls would fly off the shelves. Oh well, I'll see if Durnan can give me a free room at the inn.
Yeah, head over there.
Yeah, if y'all ever need me, I'll be at the Yawning Portal. Do you know where that is?
Yes, been there.
Okay.
Done that.
All right, and he walks off into the night.
He kind of weird.
Well, he's offering us a home, and I am willing to do anything to get that manor. So I'm down.
I mean, yeah, especially since it's Neverember, I remember.
Never schmamber.
And I whisper quietly at the one that, the family that that are responsible for 1 million gold disappeared, and maybe we could access that.
Maybe. Oh,
Thorgrim, when you wouldn't have, he said that he whispered it, so you wouldn't have heard that.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it yet. That's why.
Yeah, the rest of you remember that Lord Rainier Neverember, when he was Open Lord, embezzled 1 million gold coins and hid them in the Vault of Dragons, and then magically sealed away the ability to be able to remember the Vault of Dragons. You four seem to be the only people that know of its existence, other than Xanathar, the Castellanters, and the Doom Raiders.
Okay, now, crew, I woke up a little late today, so I have to ask, who is this dwarf? I do not remember him.
that brings up a good question. Why you just got a goblin following you? Don't got
Why do we
pest
got a
problems, do you?
dwarf telling me what to do, huh?
Don't got a pest problem, do you?
Listen, he's a
Got
new
a
guy.
hair
He's part of the
problem,
crew.
don't
he's finding his place. He's trying to figure out where he fits.
Yeah, it's my boot up your butt. It's where it fits.
I silent, lovely.
You know, if you could even reach there.
He technically does outrank you, Dorgan. Inshi was here first.
Yeah, know your place, shorty.
I don't know. Height makes right. And I
You
am
look like
I'm walking
you
towards
look
the
like a
yawning
normal
portal.
person, but short. Goblins are short and to begin with. You are the weird one here, sir.
You look like the inside of an ox bottle.
And you look like my mom when she doesn't shave.
I bet your mum looks great then.
She does. I like you.
He just said his mum looked great. Should we be concerned?
I'm still walking towards the yawning portal.
As y'all are walking towards the yawning portal,
Oh yeah, while just walking towards the yawning portal, just say, I'm allowed to love my mom, fuck you.
as y'all walk along, y'all are right behind Volothrop. He quickly realizes y'all are going to the same place as him, and he joins you.
So, Mr. Thump, what's with the funny hat?
He says, this hat is a famous Goddard family tradition.
It looks like you got a flower bag on your head.
He says, it is most certainly a sign of sophistication and grace. I guess that you wouldn't know, seeing as you don't seem to have a shirt on at all.
Oh, no, I do.
You
Just
do?
can't see it under my beard. I'm going to lift my beard and you're going to see a very worn shirt.
With many holes in it.
Yeah.
He goes, I guess that is technically a shirt, my boy.
By definition.
All right. Did y'all want to ask him any questions about Waterdeep or
No.
any of the lore or anything?
Hey, you got any stories about the sewers? There's so many.
Stories or
yes,
sewers?
Ah, yes, the sewers, one of Waterdeep's most crowning achievements. Achieving something called
Yeah.
indoor plumbing about a century ago. Marvelous, marvelous creation. It is why I've made my home here. Not even Mithras' mighty magic could come up with such a wonderful invention. Do not tell her I said that. He says, it is said that the sewers are older than that the sewer system is based off a series of caves that are older than Waterdeep itself. It is said that a clan of beholders known as the Xanathar dug them over the centuries, back when Waterdeep was nothing more than a pirates' trading hub. As such, they have entrances into Skullport, and it is said that some of the sewage flows down into the Undermountain itself.
I just like to swim in it. That's pretty cool.
He goes, oh, excellent. Does the sewage get deep enough to swim in many places?
I mostly just doggy paddle, and my stomach just grazes the surface, but it's refreshing enough.
Okay, all right. Anybody else?
At the mere mention of the Xanathar, you see Huel start to get scared. He's hiding behind Thorgan, and he's gonna ask is the stuff they say about them true? Are they crazy and stuff like that?
The Xanathar? Oh, my boy. Like any beholder, he is mad. All 10 eye stalks of his are surrounded in paranoia. When I was interviewing him for Wallows Waterdeep in Kyridian, he told me all kinds of stories of various members of his crew that he slew, slain, and petrified himself. With no proof of their treachery, he accused them of trying to kill him or infest him with nightmares. Beholders are very paranoid creatures. They reproduce through their dreams. So if a beholder dreams of another beholder, that beholder comes to life and kills the person that created it. Entity known as Xanathar is only the latest in a long line of many Xanathars, and it is said that the skulls of those previous Xanathars haunt the sewers and Skullport to this day.
Oh, you mean when they dream of their doom that, like, they, turn into, what are they called? Tyrants?
Death tyrants, yes.
Oi.
The skull of a beholder never dies, even after its soul leaves.
I saw a lot of statues down there in the guild. Is that what you mean by petrify?
Oh, you've been to the Thieves Guild as well. Yes, I have seen Xanathar's Hall of Petrified Traitors. Certainly something I never wish to lay eyes upon again.
Oh yeah, that made me go number 2 whenever I saw him. But yeah, he's kind of scares me. I gotta visit him soon though. Guys, I'm scared. Can someone hold my hand when I do that?
Yeah, he'll scare too. He grabs him and like he's like visibly shaking,
Yeah.
Why are you shaking? Stop that.
like his
Did you
head,
not hear about
his
the
whole body.
statues?
Yeah, you didn't hear about the statues?
You ain't never walked beside a, you never walked with a beholder before, have you?
One of them like spoke with their mind, and that could have been like the dreaming thing. I think he's trying to reproduce with me. That's even scarier.
Oh, beholders don't reproduce some people. It's a urban legend. No, what they do, they suck your brain out through your nose, and then they turn you into a puppet. It's even worse.
I hug Huel closer, like, no,
Not my
shut up.
brain. He grabs his head.
The
And
he's both like shaking.
he's grabbing his head, and she's like, "No, Xanathar, no!"
Oh, yes. And then when he turns you into a puppet, he sells you to the lowest bidder. That way he's guaranteed an income.
I won't be a doll thing. I won't.
We won't.
We won't.
No,
don't think so.
it's we will. Because, you can't really stop them.
Dwarf, where did you come from? Can you go back to where you were? You're scaring me.
So y'all get back to the yawning portal. When you get here, what did y'all want to do? It's around midnight. Y'all all had a busy day yesterday, so you're all pretty tired.
Probably get some food personally, and then afterwards head up to her room and kind of make sure the dragon's doing okay, type of thing.
Okay. Yeah, the bar is popping tonight. The faction representatives are all there. But also, I have these, I'm calling them civilians, these people that drink at the yawning portal that aren't involved in the story, sitting at these tables. If you ever wanted to learn something about Waterdeep or just chit chat with someone, you could always ask these people. They'd be happy to let you in on the details of Waterdeep from their perspective. I'm going to pull up the cost of living in D&D, and since it's the end of the day and y'all no longer have Galanus with you, y'all are going to have to pay for your food. The room is paid up for 4 more nights, so how does everybody eat? Blanken, you said you wanted to get something to eat first. How do you normally pay for your food? Are you a poor person, a modest person, a comfortable person? Or what do you want to spend?
Modest, honestly.
Okay, so for your entire day's food, subtract 1 gold coin.
Yeah.
Okay. Huel, how about you?
He's probably the same way. He's probably modest. Make sure he gets what he wants, like gets the good stuff.
Subtract 1 gold coin from your inventory.
Oh, yeah?
Inshi, how about you?
And
The way you
good.
eat from dumpsters, you could get by as a wretched someone who doesn't spend any money on food. But if you do that for enough days, I will give you points of exhaustion.
And she nudges Thorgrin and says, Miss Mr. G, right? And she just leaves and rounds the building deep from the dumpster.
What was
All
that?
right.
Was that rat talking to me?
That's a goblin. He had a few drinks with you at the beer golem. Y'all are friends now.
Oh,
Friends is a little bit of a stretch.
he stinks.
So Inshi, you subtract nothing from your inventory. You managed to find a carcass of a chicken, a grilled chicken that had a little bit of stuffing in it. There's like a drumstick and a little bit of stuffing left. Thorgrin, how much money would you spend on food?
How much would I spend on food?
Yep. What's your lifestyle?
I mean, I'm pretty poor right now.
So what was that? 2 silver pieces. I'd say that really all you have on you is like 8 silver pieces. So subtract it from that.
Oh, I had 14 after the jobs.
14 gold pieces. Oh, yeah. So break one of those down into silver pieces. The bartender will exchange it for you.
Or I'll break 4 of them down to have 40 silver pieces. Mwahaha.
There you go. All right.
38 silver.
And Shaz, how would you live?
I think he's AFK. He mentioned something about
Nope, I am back. I've been back.
He is back.
It's
been
like I
back.
can hear him sometimes.
Never doubt.
Normally it would be a modest lifestyle. However, I got high and gave away the last of my money. So tonight I am on a liquid diet.
Fantastic. Volothrap orders himself a honey mead and something called the Yawning Pork Tall, and he waits for his food. Pork Tall, some kind of pork dish named after the Yawning Portal. Does anybody else want to do anything tonight? It's about midnight. Y'all can talk to other factions, or you can end the day.
Lincoln will just go, he'll eat whatever he'll eat, and then go up to the room and just kind of, take care of the dragon a little bit, just make he knows he's there, type of thing, right? So.
All right. I'm going to say that the living room here is y'all's room that you have for 4 more nights.
Okay.
Thorgren, what about you?
I'm gonna go see if I can collect my money from what's her face. Seeing how I just threw Volo out.
When you did that at the bar, she would have handed you a free mug of beer from the bar as payment.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Y'all never agreed on a price.
I mean, you're not wrong, but not nice.
You're getting a job from Volo. All right, what did you want to do tonight?
Nothing, I guess. That's just what it gonna be.
Gonna take you to the room. Actually, you have your own room that Milton would have paid for. You could stay with the crew, or you can stay in that room that Milton paid for.
I'm going to the room Milton paid for.
All right.
I'm not sharing a room.
All right. He got you a room over here. It's longer than it is wide. But that still leaves it kind of spacious. You have room to walk around and stretch. You get your own bed to yourself. There is a series of baths on the 2nd floor that you can use. Inshi, what did you want to do tonight?
Inshi goes up to the room that is paid for, but he talks to the folks in there saying, that bald Thor guy is going to give me nightmares from the Xanathar. Why are we hanging out with him? You don't trust bald people.
Going to hear singing from down the hall. Oh, I am bold and it is great.
I'll hear that as he's saying you can't trust bald people, and I'll be like, listen, ever since Destry left, we need an extra hand, so he may be bald, but we can trust him for now.
I knew there was supposed to be two tall guys. Where did that guy go?
I don't know, he left his bird here. The ravens will come flying in.
I guess that's the important part. Oh well.
Killed! It's after midnight. In 3 days, you owe 25 gold pieces.
Check the sundial. I'm like, oh, it is 3 days on his wrist. Just look at that.
Sundial.
Even though there's no sun. 3 days.
By the candlelight, you're like, hey, by my kid, it says 5 days.
Move a little bit. Oh, it's daylight savings. I got 3 days of cutting off. I'll be sure to pay. I'll tell the raven.
Shazelfrad is in here. He is passed out dramatically on the couch with a bottle of wine in his hand.
Yeah, that checks out.
All right. We will say that ends the day. Everybody took their gold off for expenses, correct?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Fantastic. Y'all awake the next morning. Thorgren, this is your last night in this room. Everybody else in the room Galanis paid for. You got 3 more days, which means 2 more nights in this room. Or I'll just say 3 more nights, since that's all I've been doing it. 3 more nights in this room. Y'all wake up. It is about 8 a.m. The yawning portal is open, but not very busy right now. What would y'all like to do?
They're open, you said, or they're not open yet?
Yeah, they open when the sun comes up.
I would go get me some ratatouille for breakfast.
Ratatouille for breakfast.
That's what it says on the light menu. Egg bread, fruit mix, and this ratatouille.
One says, the ratatouille, sorry, it takes a couple of hours to cook. Are you sure you want to order that for breakfast?
I'll order it for lunch.
Steaming vegetables.
I will get it for lunch. I do look forward to it. I will take the oatmeal for now, then.
As y'all all kind of file into the yawning portal to start your day with tea, water, coffee, whatever you want. We'll say that eventually all the faction people show up here if you want to talk to them. They kind of come in one by one. Volothrump is here at his table in the corner already starting his day with writing. Bonnie says, oh, I was kind of waiting for Galanis to come back, but since y'all are in his room, can you give him this for me? And she hands y'all a small sealed envelope. It's an envelope of folded parchment with a wax seal where all the folds meet.
And she snatches it and says, of course, Bonnie, anything for you. and she winks at her.
A friendly way or like a flirting way?
Very flirty.
You want to roll for that, dude?
Oh, God. Roll the wrist.
What is that, persuasion?
Charisma check.
Charisma.
Oh.
Better than I thought.
14. Well, what a lovely way to start the day. Thank you, Inshi. And she pushes a cup of coffee towards you and doesn't charge you for it.
As my girl. And she just gulps the coffee.
Yeah, she just walks away. In that envelope, what do you want to do with it? It was for Galanis. Also, Galanis' dead body has been in the briefcase of holding for a day now. Y'all should probably do something about that.
With what?
Oh, Yeah.
Oh, I know what we can do with him.
What's that, Thorgan?
Oh, just go down to the dock and toss him in the water.
Not a bad idea.
He'll sink.
I mean, Glennis was our friend? Question mark.
Oh.
He already paid us. He's no longer our, friend.
I mean, he's a corpse, actually, not your friend.
And can I do like a history check? Was he our friend before the job?
No.
Because if not, then let's take him down to the docks.
Yeah, if he had more gold for us, yeah, he'd be my friend. But no, he's dead.
If that was me in that bag of holding, I wouldn't want anybody to waste any gold dragons on my business things. You could just dump them in the water and save the coin.
Exactly. I'm gonna open this up and see what our dead Galani guy, what his last message would have been.
And she rips open the letter and reads it.
Okay. Inshi, you also took Galanis's black 10-gallon hat off of his body. Are you wearing that?
Sure, why not? Why not?
Okay. So you would be wearing that. Can we say that you guys told Thorgrim everything?
Yeah, like we laid it out. Like Glennis hired us, and everything happened.
All right. While y'all were trying to explain this to him, he had a hard time remembering what y'all were saying, and he realized that he was under the same memory spell that the rest of you were under. Blinken, your dragon was attracted to him, as he kept trying to remember these things he had just been told. Eventually, your dragon ran up to him and tapped him on the head with his forehead. Thorgrim, at that, you were able to remember everything that your friends were telling you about the Vault of Dragons and its 1 million gold coins. That happened last night, so y'all are all caught up today. Okay? All right. Inshi, you open up this envelope, and inside is a golden key.
Nothing else?
Nothing else. Just a golden key. The bottom of it, it looks very small and decorative.
And she holds up the key to the rest of his crew and says, "How much do you think I can sell this for, huh? It's like pure gold, and it looks fancy. I bet I can sell this for like 15 gold, maybe 20.
We may need to
Y'all-
keep that.
Yeah. This strikes you as very similar to the keys that Galanis would put in that small golden box. When the keys were inserted into the golden box, it played a small voice message from someone. That's how y'all got the mission briefing about the museum heist.
Mr. Blinky, are you saying you want this? Because I don't know who to sell this to."
And I'll take it, just in case.
"Okay. And dwarf, have this hat. Your baldness is scaring me." And I placed the hat on Thorgan's head.
Thorgan, you're now wearing a little 10-gallon hat.
I'm gonna
Nice.
open the briefcase of holding and put it in there.
You get a little smell of Galanis's day old body in there. It's not strong yet, but it smells like really sharp BO body odor.
You know, if you're gonna be carrying that around, you should just wait. We're in the tavern. Gonna look at the well not well in the middle of the area.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Can I see the briefcase?
I don't know who had it in their inventory, but if y'all want to give it to them, you can.
What are you gonna do with this briefcase?
Oh, I'll deal with the problem.
How?
Look, do you want it dealt with or no?
I look at the party. Do you want this dealt with right now?
He can't pay me anymore, so I don't care. Deal with him as you wish.
Right.
Okay.
How do we get into the well? Is it the lift?
Yeah, there's a lift, and then it's literally just a big old hole in the ground with a little railing around it to prevent you from tripping into it.
I'm going to hop onto the lift and ask for a ride down.
It's literally just a lever that you pull yourself.
I pull the lever.
You ride 140 feet down to the first layer of the Undermountain. I assume this first area just kind of looks like a brown generic cave. I don't have the fucking Undermountain.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. So the plan is I'm going to wander around till I come across literally any monster, dump the body, and run.
I don't even know what kind of monsters would be in the Undermountain. Should get the Dungeon of the Mad Mage book.
I want to play that so bad.
It would make for a good follow-up to this campaign. I don't even know what would be down here. Let's say you see some slow-moving microds, some mushroom people that live in caves. You see them far off in the distance.
Microds?
Microds, yes.
Oh, I thought you said Mike. I thought you meant Myconids for a second. Fuck, what are microds? I don't even know.
They're like mushroom people.
Oh.
Like mushrooms. Like they eat decaying flesh, you know.
giant, like, just wandering mushrooms?
Yeah, mushroom humanoids.
I'm going to just not be aggressive and walk by them. Or, get close to them and see what happens.
They would stop and look at you.
I'm gonna stop and look at them.
They have spears and stuff.
I have my maul and a briefcase.
Okay, dude, what do you want to do here?
Well, it depends. Are they being aggressive?
What do you want to do here?
Looking at you.
I'm going to just go over to the opposite side of the hallway and just walk very nonchalant, try to get past them.
They watch you go by.
I go by.
Fuck. Okay, in the next room, 9 bugbears. 5 of them, under the control of intellect devourers, are in the room. What do you do?
I open the briefcase, pull out Galanus, rage, and toss it as far as I can, and rage and fucking run. That way I get the strength bonus to tossing him.
Fucking hard. Roll a strength check.
Let's go. Throw his ass all the way across.
26 again!
Hell yeah.
Motherfucker. Just nat 20s all night. Alright, so you throw him deep into the room and you haul ass back the way you came. You find the elevator to the Undermountain and there's a lever that you can pull to send yourself back up.
I pull the lever.
Alright, I need to write this down. The Galanus 2 bugbears. Alright. Fantastic. Okay, and you are back in the yawning portal.
Right. This ain't it. Nope. I'm gonna go back to the boys and sit down. It's dealt with.
I don't even want to know how. Okay.
Oh, bugbears.
Okay.
I haven't even gotten my ratatouille yet. You already did it? What the?
A and intellect devourers.
Yeah, he was down there for like 30 minutes max.
Yeah. Okay.
Fed him to the bugs and bears. Nice. And I
No,
hold up my hand for a high five.
No, bugbears.
Yeah, bugs and bears, right?
Oh.
That's hold my hand up.
I just sigh really loudly.
No, bugs, bears. One word.
Yeah. What are you asking for? Bugs and bears. I get it.
Okay.
Y'all are all in the living room. You have this job from Valo. You have this golden key. Your cart is out back and it needs to be fixed before it could be usable. Inshi, you owe 5 gold pieces to the city in 3 days. Huel, you owe 25 pieces in 3 days. And that's it. What would y'all like to do? Oh, Blinken, you should probably go to work at some point.
Yeah. I mean, I think at some point I'll head over there, but like it depends on if we're actually gonna go and check out this lead.
I don't know what time it is. Is it a proper hour to go pay my fine?
It's like, 9 o'clock. You would just go to the nearest guard post and you could get there.
All right, and she heads that way.
All right. When you get there and pay it, they ask for your ID. They look you up in the list of people that owe money to the city. They take note of the 5 gold coins you get them, and they say, your debt to the city has been released. You stay on your best behavior, or next time a fine could be tripled.
Yeah, I get it. And she waves him off and walks off.
Okay. Y'all are all in the yawning portal. What do y'all want to do?
Lincoln looks at the party, once everything's settled, and you're like, well, shall we do this thing for Volo, or should I just go to work?
You also have that golden key.
Yeah, do we have the box for that?
Yeah, it would have been in Galanus' inventory.
Oh, yeah, we could open this up real quick.
Well, it doesn't matter what order we do this, right? Go to work, open this thingy, get the manor that I really need.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and pull out the chest and open the chest.
All right. It is a small golden cube that could fit in your hand. It is completely uniform and flat on all sides except for one, where it has a small keyhole. You insert this key into that keyhole and you hear the following. Gal, I haven't received any messages from you. Is everything going all right with the new team? And then the message ends.
Well,
It's not going so well, is it?
no, it's not. Sooner or later, though, we might have problems because I don't know how it would relay anything about our missing friend, Galanus.
Yeah, it seems like getting the manor would be smarter, right? Please.
I mean, we tell him the truth. We tell him the truth. He went into the mountain, got eaten by bugbears, and that was it.
Yeah, he tripped and fell in the well. We saw it happen.
Yeah,
I was
sure.
there.
All right, gang. I'm going to help Valo and get this manor for all of us, right? So I'm gonna follow up that. If any of you want to help me, that is just fine by me.
I mean, I'm okay with going with this manor idea.
Yeah, let's get this manor.
Yeah, get us a manor. Are y'all down for that?
Hell yeah.
All right, so who's doing what?
Well, I guess we could talk to Volo, right? See if we could get more leads. Maybe. I mean, the only thing he told us is go to that tavern, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did he even give us a name for his friend?
Rainier Neverember.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then Valo said that his buddy was last seen at a bar called the Skewered Dragon.
Got it. Okay, I want to do something, and DM, you have to ask me, or you have to tell me if I cannot do it. I want to put up a illusory script, and I'm going to cast this on, the town banner or whatever on the street that shows, newspapers, all of that. I'm going to cast a illusory script, and the message on it does not show to guards of Waterdeep, but it will show to everyone else. Have you seen this man? And describes the name of the man we are looking for, the Rainer guy.
Illusory script.
It lasts for 10 days.
Oh, that's sick. Okay, yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Where did you want to post that?
I don't know if you ever played Dragon Age, but I assume there's just a board where everyone nails papers into something, like town flyers and stuff. That's exactly where I plan to put it, on a main street where everyone can pass by it and see it. But guards cannot read the same message. It will just say, have you seen my mommy? That's what the guards will read.
Blinken, are you bringing your dragon creature with you?
Yeah, same thing. I'm just kind of making sure I seal them as best as I could.
If you wanted to, you could probably spend some money on like a custom-made leather pouch that he could like sit in. That you could like
true.
zip up or something. Yeah,
That I can do.
Or again, you could come up with some convincing lie to tell people about him, or cast a spell on him to make him look like something else. It's up to you.
I think I'll get like a leather bag for him, then just kind of make sure he zips up to a point where he has air and like nobody really could see what's going on in there.
This tree's bird will fly in. I'm like, can we just take some of his feathers and put them on him and say he's a bird?
I mean, I don't think that'll work too well with this. Doesn't really fly anyway. He's just the baby.
Yeah, I missed some of that. Am I the baby in this situation? What'd I miss?
Oh, that's the dragon that I have.
Ah, gotcha.
So the Skewered Dragon is in the Dock Ward on Fillet Lane. I bring y'all over there. Draw a little circle for it for right now. Okay. So this red dot here is the Skewered Dragon. Let me pull up the book real quick.
Oh, I didn't specify for the illusory script that Inshi put up. If anyone does have information about the guy we're looking for to meet us at the Yawning Portal,
Okay.
that would be the meetup spot, unless specified otherwise.
So as y'all are walking along the streets of the Dock Ward, it's a little bit harder to navigate. Even here in the daytime, it's hard to navigate because street signs have been purposely knocked over. Building signs have been graffitied over or worn away with time. You notice that there are some signs for businesses out on the street, but the lot behind them is an empty, barren lot of gravel or grass. So it's kind of hard to make your way through. As you're walking along, you pass by a big manhole cover. Inshi, you would recognize it as an entrance down into the sewers. And as y'all are walking by it, it begins to move and rattle, and suddenly it's pushed open and thrown aside as a bugbear crawls out of it. It reaches down and extends its hand, and it says, "Come on! Come on!" And then it pulls up a kinku and sets it on the ground next to it. You notice that kinku is wearing a purple bandana, and the bugbear has a purple bandana tied around its wrist. The bugbear is reaching down into the sewers, and it says, "Get up here! Get up here now! Get away from that!" What do you do?
And she waves. Hello, look at this cloth I got. And she waves the purple Xanathar Guild rag that I assume he still has.
Yes, you would still have it. At that, the kinku begins waving at you and says, "Alert! Alert! Help! Help!" and starts waving you over towards it.
And she runs over and it's like, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? I'll pull this guy up.
And then she just
The bugbear says, "Some imps and devils began attacking our men down by the sewers. Get down there and help them out."
oh, do I got it? Yeah, okay. And she kind of hops down into the sewers and see what's going on.
Okay. Blinken and Heal, do y'all follow Inshi down into the sewers?
I mean, I guess I'll, kind of shrug at Huel and be like, well, I guess we'll see what's down there.
I look back at Blinken and Huel whenever they jump down and say, guys, my outfit doesn't smell like soup anymore. It doesn't smell like soup.
Yeah, it smells like shit.
I know. It's a sad day.
Okay, y'all come down here into the sewers. All right, so when y'all get down into the sewers, you can see that there is one bugbear down there who is being attacked by these two winged imps. The imps are attacking it with their claws and whispering and screaming confusing words at it, much like Destry's Raven likes to do. We'll keep the same initiative order that y'all have. All right, so Blinken, you would get to go first. What do you do?
I'll probably look at the northern one. I'm just gonna be like, hey, stop that, and I'm gonna shoot at that imp.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check.
15 or 13, sorry.
That misses. It just barely flies out of the way. Does your dragon get its own turn?
Yeah, I think for a third level, yeah, it has its own stats, so he'll get to move around now. So he'll just jump out. I'll be like, go to the north one, and then the dragon's nodding. He's gonna try to bite. D20 plus 5, right? That is what
14 total? That hits.
goes up, jumps at it. It's gonna be D6. 2, so 4 points of damage.
You have taken it down to 6 HP.
And then
Here we go.
when I do bonus action, I'll put a hunter's mark on that same target.
Okay.
That ends my turn.
All right. Fantastic. Huel, you are up next.
Heal, are you back?
Huel?
Sorry, I just had to step away for a second. What's word? Did I die? Am I having now?
Yes.
Huel! Yeah, you're dead.
Thought so.
You're having a fight in the sewers. These imps are attacking these kinku and bugbears. You know that the bugbears are members of the Xanathar's Guild. What do you do?
I would run in there to save them.
All
I'm
right.
gonna attack the imps.
Your raven says, "Those are green imps. Fuck them. Get them."
Yeah, that'll be exactly
Alright,
what
how
my
do you
cutting
attack?
words. Cutting words go. I'll be like, "Fuck them."
What is your spell save DC?
Not even sure.
What's your charisma at?
Both 6 plus 6.
A 6?
Another min-maxer.
Whoa.
So, and what's your proficiency?
It's a 2.
Yeah, 2.
Wait, no, 8 plus 6 is 14. 16. Yeah, 16.
16. All right. The imp would roll, what, an intelligence save?
Oh, that's not the spell. I'm trying to do vicious mockery. Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Vicious mockery. That's a lot easier. Must make a wisdom saving throw. +1. So, no, it did
No.
not
Yeah.
do it right. And we'll use your first damage roll there. So you did 3 damage to it.
This bird's talking trash.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, you and the bird together are just like roasting it. Fucking green imp. Fucking green piece of shit looking like doo-doo ass imp.
Yeah.
All right. Inshi, your turn.
And she waves his purple whatever rag it is at the bugbear and says, Hey, you got one of these? Huh?
Yeah, you can see it tied around his ankle.
Oh, cool. And he casts Phantasmal Force on the imp that has the lowest damage done to it.
Phantasmal Force. Craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature that you can see. Must make an intelligence saving throw. Its intelligence is +0. So it failed that.
And what it sees is like a Dracula-looking vampire coming after it right over the bugbear's shoulder and coming for it.
Okay. And that's what it sees.
Yes.
While a target is affected by the spell, the target treats the phantasm as if it were real, rationalizes any illogical outcomes.
Roll 1d6 psychic damage.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Roll that for me, my man.
That is 2.
2. You have knocked one of these imps down to its last hit point, and it is terrified of the Dracula that is going to suck its imp blood.
You'll be all right, Mr. Guild guy. Just hold on.
And my turn.
You know, the bugbear looks like it's taken a few swipes and claws from these imps. Next, the imp is going to go, and it is going to sting at the bugbear. It's going to roll an attack, and it adds 5 to that attack. It got an 11, so that fails. After that attack, the imp
turns invisible. Next, the other imp is going to go, rolling a sting attack. That one succeeded, so it does 1d4 plus 3 damage to the bugbear, so 5 damage to the bugbear, and then it also turns invisible. Next, it is the bugbear's turn, and it swings wildly in front of it, trying to hit the now invisible creatures. So it is going to roll an attack with disadvantage against that weak one, but one of those, ooh, a nat 1. It fails completely and it slips backward and falls on the ground and is now prone. All right, Blinken, it is back around to you.
All right, so I'm gonna draw my arrow again from my bow and try to. I'm guessing the same target's still up barely, right? So I'm just gonna shoot at that.
Yep, roll your attack with disadvantage.
10, that misses, yeah.
That misses. Okay, Huel, your turn.
Oh wait, my dragon too. He'll try to.
Oh, shit. Yeah, your dragon gets to go.
Yeah.
Same thing, roll with
Yeah.
disadvantage.
11. That misses.
That misses. So Blinken with your 10 and with your dragon's 11, both of those attacks miss. Inshi, your turn.
Is that one imp still under the spell of Phantasmal Force?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. While he's distracted with the image of the Dracula coming for him, and she would like to sneak up and stab the imp in the gut.
Okay, so it is invisible right now, so you're kind of guessing at where it's going to be when your Dracula steps forward to scare it. Go ahead and roll an attack. It's so scared of your Dracula that its invisibility fades just a little bit. Go ahead and roll a normal attack.
It's a d20 of 9.
Plus proficiency, which is 11 plus whatever your.
Yeah.
Do you have any dexterity at all?
Dexterity, no, 0.
What about your strength?
Strength, 0.
Oh, just an 11.
All right, that misses. Sorry, man. Or even as it fades into visibility just for a minute, you can't see it.
Where'd you go?
Now the monster's turn. It tries to
Oh yeah,
attack it.
if he gets a d6 from that end turn too, right?
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and roll the
It's-
d6. Inshi.
Got 5.
Oh yeah, that's a good hit.
You take that bad boy off the board. The imp turns into ash and fades away. So does your phantasmal creature. Okay, it's now the other imp's turn. It's going to try and attack the bugbear again. That plus 5, so 14. It misses. The bugbear spends its turn getting back up. Blinken, what would you like to do? Also, the imp turned invisible after it attacked.
Well, I'm gonna try to shoot where I think the imp is and roll with disadvantage. Oh, and also I can move the hunter's mark.
Yep, go ahead and do that.
And then boom,
Hey!
18.
That hit. That hits, man. Tell me your
Alright.
damage.
Damage will be. There it is. Boom.
7 damage. Fantastic.
And then I got the hunter's mark as well.
Tell me that total.
It's gonna be a d6 as well. Oh, 9 damage.
9 damage. With that, you almost completely wipe out this imp's health. And since you hit it, it is now visible to everyone. Your dragon goes next.
All right, dragon will go over there and starts trying to bite this. Well, that's a miss. I think. Yeah, it's a 10.
That is a miss. Huel, your turn. Huel, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Huel.
He'll save me.
He might. There's just one imp left.
One imp left.
Casting Tasha's Thieves laughter on him. Trying to make him start laughing.
It's a roll wisdom save of 14.
Shakes hideous laughter. Wisdom save. Wisdom for these guys is +1. 18. It saves. It begins laughing at you instead, Huel.
He's gonna start getting mad and I'll move up a little bit. That'll be my turn.
That imp's turn, and it is going to turn and attack Inshi. Inshi, you rolled an 18 for attack. Does that hit?
I assume it does. Armor class 10.
I'll actually cutting words that one like for real this time.
Okay, so tell me what that does again.
Just makes you re-roll the 18. Right?
Okay.
Long story short.
No, hold on.
No.
No, that's not how it works.
No.
You can use a bardic inspiration, roll that
Hold it.
d6, and subtract it from his roll.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm thinking of silvery barbs. My mistake. Yeah. E4. So he's 14.
Yeah, that still hits him.
I tried.
All right, Inshi, it is going to do 1d4 plus 3 damage. So it does 7 damage to you, Inshi. It's now the bugbear's turn. The bugbear is going to attack with its morning star. So it's +4 to its hit or to its attack, getting it a 12. So it also misses the imp. The imp turns invisible. This is a very annoying creature to have to fight. Blinken, your turn.
Well, again, I'm going to shoot at that with disadvantage. So 16.
That hits.
Roll the damage.
Damn. You obliterate that you don't even see it turn to ash. It just turns into blood and guts and a puff of red mist and then disappears. At this, the bugbear relaxes and starts nursing its wounds. And you notice that on the other end of the map here, there are two dead kinku lying in the sewers, each with purple bandanas around their face. The bugbear and kinku from above ground climb back into the sewers and start talking to the surviving bugbear. So y'all are all down here. What would you like to do?
And she proudly wraps his purple bandana around his head, very noticeable, and says, "You are very welcome, good sirs."
And they go, Oi, always nice to meet a fellow crewmate. Be careful down here in these sewers. They've been getting wild the past couple days. I ain't never seen devil creatures down here, and today I saw 5 of those imps, and they were coming for us too. We didn't stumble across them. They found us. They followed us. Terrifying.
Well, sewers, wild, and coming for me. That's what I'm used to. Am I right?
And I hold my fist out for a fist bump.
They go, yeah, right on, mate.
Yeah, we'll be just fine. Y'all get to safety and get back to the guild just fine, all right?
They go, Oi, I don't even know if I want to go to the guild today. Security's up high. We'll probably get dragged into some kind of grunt business if we have to go back.
Some what business?
Grunt business.
All right. Well, y'all take care then. Business, don't do no more imps, all right?
They go, yeah.
Does anybody else want to do anything in these sewers?
I want to look around real quick while we're here just to see if there's any sort of footprints that would probably be the same sort of footprints I saw when Alanis was killed. I want to roll like a perception around, see if maybe there's like, a trail going somewhere.
Blinken, you step over here and you examine this kinku, and you notice that it has slash marks around its face and its neck. They're much smaller than the claw marks you found in your room after Kalanis died, but take a listen at this tunnel that you're next to, and you swear you can hear something in this tunnel, but it's hard to tell if it's your companions or the running sewage water. Roll a perception check. You need to get a 19 or above.
12.
Ooh, so close. Whatever sound you heard disappears down the way. You're not even sure if you heard it in the first place.
I'll just walk away for now and just kind of, again, notate and try to figure out if maybe where the area is that these weird creatures are hiding in,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is everyone done in the sewers?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Y'all climb back out of the sewers, and you are back in the dock ward of Waterdeep. You follow a few signs around, and you find yourself on Fillet Lane next to the Heward Dragon Bar. So as you walk the dock ward, tall, densely packed tenements leave most of the neighborhood in shadow at ground level. Most of the street lamps have had their glass smashed and candles stolen. The air smells of salt and excrement, and it lingers as you pass by rows and rows of rundown buildings. The Skewered Dragon looks like a ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed, and a ship's anchor is lodged in the roof. Through the windows, you can see a group of haggard patrons drinking from huge tankards. So you are at the Skewered Dragon.
And she waves through the window of the Skewered Dragon and says to his crew, "Y'all have a good bite to eat or drink or something. All right. I'm going to check out their trash can back here." Right? Yeah, I'll be right back. And she goes to the dumpster on back.
Going through their trash can, there's nothing good in here. Even like the sandwiches that are in here are made of like old soggy bread that have like been sitting out in the sea air all night. Like nothing good is going to be in these trash cans.
God, I'm going to hate this, but how edible is it? Can Inshi eat it?
I mean, everything's edible up to a point.
Well, and she still tries to eat from this trash can.
All right, roll a constitution check. You need to beat a 16.
Damn it.
Ooh, so close, my man. But you gag and throw that up immediately. And then Destri's raven flies down off of Huel's shoulders to the ground and opens its beak, and 2 hands start grabbing bits of the gunk from your vomit and pulling it into that mouth.
Can you taste the soup from earlier, little Inshi?
You hear the sound of like a big, wet, sloppy chewing, and it goes,
Yes, I can. It's delicious.
I wish. I'll just keep eating and try again.
You're gonna take another bite?
Yeah.
Roll another Constitution check.
One of these will be good rolls, right?
Hopefully.
Oh.
17.
Inshi, you're able to bite into the other half of this sandwich, and even though it's the soggiest bread, you're able to keep it down.
Yeah. Probably tastes like that vomit, right? Little Inshi. Yeah.
Okay, Huel and Blinken, you just watched your friend bite into a sandwich, throw it up, and then take another bite of that sandwich.
Honestly, that doesn't surprise me.
At this point, if he's eating garbage,
Yeah, it's just like Inshi and the Raven eating the most
Yeah.
disgusting thing you've ever seen
Pretty
in your
much.
life.
So it's like, whatever, it's just gross, but I could just walk in. I look at the others about, am I the only one coming in here or what?
Guys, are y'all going in with them?
I'll follow them a bit later. Yeah.
I'll go in.
Okay, so y'all walk into the bar. The inside feels the same as the outside because the windows to the front are broken. So you're still getting that nice sea breeze. Person at the bar looks at you disgruntled, seems to be bothered that you're in here at all. The patrons at the bar look at you, and the people in the back playing cards say nothing.
Can I roll a perception to see if I could find somebody to talk to? Like, that looks like he's willing to, not be a little shit.
Go ahead and roll that.
21.
Okay, 21. No one here is talking very much except for the people in the back playing 3 Dragon Ante. As they lay down cards and pick their card that they want to bet on, they are talking back and forth to each other, exchanging stories, talking crap to one another. They seem to be the only people in here that are vocal.
I'll look at you and be like, all right, I guess that's who we're going to talk to.
Y'all walk to the back of the bar, and as you try to introduce yourself or say hello, they say, "No talk unless you're involved in the game. Current ante, 2 gold coins." So if you put down 2 gold coins, they'll deal you in and start talking to you.
All right, I'll throw in 2 gold, sit down and play along, kind of see what we got.
Okay. Huel, do you want to join in this game?
Well, yeah, I'll look for taking it.
Okay. Inshi, do you want to get involved in this game?
What did you say? 2 gold? No, I'm not
gold.
throwing a quarter of my savings into this tomfoolery. No. And I talked to one of the non-vocal customers if they threw out a sandwich half an hour ago that I just ate.
They look at you confused. They assume they must be drunk with that question that you asked them.
It was tuna.
Okay.
Are you sure?
They say, "What do you want, goblin?"
The rest of your sandwich, hopefully a better one.
They don't serve food here, only mead.
Well, then I am really concerned about what I just ate.
Yep. Okay. Blinken and Huel, I need both of you to roll 3 d12s and send me a message of what the highest is.
Okay.
Alright. So they deal you 3 cards each. Okay, I'm just going to message you what your card is, okay?
Yeah.
So the way 3 Dragon Ante works is you're dealt 3 cards and you're supposed to hold on to your highest card. When it comes to your turn, you can increase your bet, you can fold, or you can turn in one of your cards to try and get a different card from the deck. You're going to do 3 rounds of this, and at the end, everybody who's still in the game is going to turn over their cards, and the person with the highest numbered card wins. Let me roll for the Blues here. Oh, look. I just opened my dice case upside down and everything fell out. In the event of a tie, y'all will play another round between the 2 people that have that tie. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. So we're just going to go clockwise here. So we are going to start with this guy right here. We are going to call him Mr. Ninja. And this guy will be Mr. Hart. And this guy will be Mr. Snail. So Mr. Ninja looks at his 3 cards and he says, "I fold. Out immediately, boys. Bad hand." Next up is Mr. Hart. Mr. Hart throws 1 more gold coin into the pile. So now the pot is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 gold coins. And Blinken, it is over to you.
I'll call the one gold.
So you'll call that?
Yeah.
All right, Huel, it's over to you. You can fold, you can match the bet, or you can match the bet and turn in one of your cards to try to get another card.
Oh yeah, I would turn in a card and
If
match
you
the
turn
bet.
in a card, you have to add 1 gold coin to the pile. So you'd have to match the bet and add another gold coin.
Yeah. Guys, I put the gold in there.
All right. You guys keep track of the gold coins you're losing, please.
Yep.
All right. Mr. Snail goes next, and he says, "Boy, I'll match that." And he looks over to Mr. Ninja and says, "You gotta play the hand you dealt. Can't be no coward about it. You're worse than that Rainier fella." And it's back to Mr. Ninja's turn, and he says, "Boy, that man, he was a chip off the old block, wasn't he? Trying to buy us our drinks and stuff. I'd never been so insulted in my life." Mr. Hart goes next, and he matches the bet and swaps out 1 card, so the pot is now 17 gold coins. Blinken, it is back to you.
I will match the bet and then draw another card. And doing so, it's like, man, that Rainier guy. I've heard stories about that guy. Was he really a downright knob?
Boy, he's probably just a thief and a scammer, just like his father, who ran off with all them coins he stole away from the mint. I can't remember how many coins it was, but it was quite a fucking lot, wasn't it?
Well, I've heard stories about that, yeah. Whatever happened to that fucker anyway?
Dago never into the old knob. He ran off to Neverwinter or something. Says he can't remember what he did with the gold. I bet he shoves them gold coins up his bumhole every night, if you know what I'm saying. But as for his son, Rainier, I don't know. He was in here last night. What happened to him, lads? Huel, it's your turn. You can also increase the bet if you want. So you could take it from 1 gold coin to 3.
I just like call it.
Yeah, call it. Calling it is 1 gold coin right now.
Yeah, I could call it.
All right. It comes around to Mr. Snail, and he says, "Boy, you know what? I put in 1 good round for it. I'm done here." And he folds. So that's 2 of the 3 thugs out. And they start talking back and forth to each other. They say, "Hey, wasn't there some orc in here the other night drinking? And when Rainier and that follow fellow left, didn't that orc go out with him? Maybe it was some kind of security guard or something." And they start muttering back and forth to each other. It goes around to Mr. Hart, and he raises the bet by 3 gold coins. So if you want to stay in for the final round, boys, it's 3 gold coins. Blinken, it is your turn.
All right. I'll call and be like, yeah, those Neverember's are weird, man. Like, when you said Volo, he's that weird writer I've seen before. But was there, so it's weird that he has like a security thing going on. You sure it's security? What if it's some dude following him?
You hear the guy called Mr. Snail say, "Yeah, I don't think that was security. He looks a little bit shady to me." Blinken, you match the bet.
Yeah, I match it.
All right. Pot is now at 26 gold coins. Huel, it is your final turn.
I'll match the 3.
Pot is now up to 29 gold coins. All right. Everybody has to show their cards now. Mr. Hart is the only one left in it. He lays down an 8 of diamonds. Blinken, you can reveal your top card now.
All right, and I show a Queen of Diamonds.
Huel, what about you?
I show him 9 of clubs.
Oh, nice.
All right. That hand goes to Blinken. Blinken, add 29 gold coins to your inventory. And the guys, 2 of them go, "Hey, mate, nice hand. I couldn't tell you had anything good on you." And one of them goes, "She knew beginner's luck. Do you guys want to continue playing?
I'll probably do one more hand just to see if I can get some more info.
All right. We are going to say the buy-in for this round is 2 gold coins each. Each of the 3 thugs here throw in 2 gold coins. So there's 6 coins in the pot. Blinken, do you buy in?
Yeah, I'll throw in 2, that's for sure.
Huel?
Oh yeah, I'll throw the 2 gold in.
All right. Inshi, you want to get in on this?
No,
Inshi.
sir. No, sir.
All right. All right. What did you want to do this round? Talk to another person?
Yep. Just gossiping like, hey, have you heard of this Rainier guy? See where he's at?
One of the drunkards at the bar goes, "Oh, yeah, Rainer. He's in here about me so much whenever he feels like seeing what us bums and poor folk get up to." They say last time I saw him was a few nights ago. He was here with Thump Goddard.
Hello, Thump Goddard. Can you write that down?
VOULOUPCHAMP.
And she points at the V on the writing, says, "What is that? Is that a 5? What is that?"
He says, "Oi, you're the one asking me, mate. I'm doing you a favor."
I feel like I'm asking a pretty simple question. Is that supposed to be like a V as in value or like a 5?
Well, he's not named Five Frump Godard,
He could be.
but he's not.
That is good to know, actually. Thank you, sir.
I saw that Rainer guy at a store down the street called Old Soblob's Shop. Sells a lot of purple stuff. Oi, like your handkerchief. He sells purple stuff like your handkerchief.
I'll stop. I'm gonna write that down too. And Inshi tries his best to write that down.
Gotta write it in chat.
Pfft.
Old Zoblob's Shop of Curiosities on Candle Lane. So Blinken, you're gonna go first. Same thing, boys. Roll 3 d12s and message me what your highest roll is. All right, I've sent y'all what you have. Blinken, it is your turn first.
I'll put in a gold coin and be like, yeah, that's kind of weird about that orc. Do you know if that orc frequents here or something? Or have you seen this orc before?
I've thrown 2 orcs into this campaign already, so let me change that real quick.
Okay.
It was a dwarf. A dwarf.
Oh, okay. You seen this dwarf before?
You ask that question, and they go, I think I would have remembered a dwarf like that. Very rarely do you see one oil their beard and make it do all fancy, silly shapes like that. Huel, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'd call it. I'd put in the 1.
Okay. It is Mr. Snail's turn. Mr. Snail says, oh boy, y'all are playing at low stakes here. I'm going to raise you about 2. So he throws in 2 gold coins. It is Mr. Ninja's turn, and he throws away one of his cards, and he matches the bet. That was 3 gold coins. It is Mr. Hart's turn, and Mr. Hart takes a look at all 3 of his cards, and he folds immediately. And he says, yeah, and it wasn't just his beard that was fancy. It was his clothes, too. Looks like he had a lot of gold on him. Normally don't see that around here. Blinken, it is your turn.
Yeah, and then I'll throw in 2 more and be like, yeah, it seems like, to me, it sounds like some weird nobleman or something, some privileged motherfucker. That's what it sounds like to me.
Do you match the bet?
Yeah, I'll match it.
Okay. Huel, your turn.
I'll slam the 2 pieces down and I'll match them.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Blinken, it was 2. So the pool is at 21 right now. Mr. Snail matches. Mr. Ninja again turns in 1 card and matches the bet, bringing it to 25 gold coins when it comes around to you, Blinken. And they say, now I could have sworn that he had it be put on a tab. And it's really rare that you see people pay with a tab here. Maybe the bartender knows something. Blinken, it is your turn.
Interesting.
It is your final bet.
Yeah, I'll put in 2 coins and I'll put in one of my cards.
So that's 3 gold coins total. Message me, roll it 1 d12, and if that's higher than what your highest card was, message me. Huel, it is your turn. Final bet.
I'd match the bet. What was it, 2 or 3?
3 total.
So that brings you to an even 30 when it leaves you. Mr. Snail says, you know what? Fuck it. I raise. And he throws down 4 gold coins. Mr. Ninja folds as well. So Ninja and Hart are out of the game. Blinken, you have to match his final bet. So you have to throw in 2 more gold coins or you have to fold.
I look at my cards and be like, oh, that's way too rich for me. Let me fold that. And I fold.
Blinken folds. Huel, what do? You have to throw in 2 more to match the bet or you have to fold and let him win by default.
I'll match him and throw it in. Slam it
You
down.
throw it in. Total pool is now 36 gold coins. Mr. Snail reveals his card. It is a 7 of diamonds. Huel, what do you have?
Wheel part.
Oh,
Huel, you win 36 gold coins.
my man.
Hell yeah. Starts picking it all up.
That's a good hand, buddy.
Yeah,
Well, that's pretty good.
nice. Nice job to the both of you. Okay. Y'all can sit down and play another round if you want, or y'all can do something else. What do you want to do?
I think I'll stand up and be like, thanks for the games, guys. It was fun. Maybe I'll come back later.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
I'll say this big token over here is the bartender. All right. Did anybody want to talk to anyone else in this bar?
I'll approach the bartender.
The bartender is cleaning a glass or a chromatic mug very aggressively. It's rubbing a spot on it and it can't quite get the gunk out. So he spits on that spot and uses a rag to polish and wipe up that spot. What do you say to him?
I'll be like, excuse me, I'm see that you're a little busy here. Have you by chance seen some sort of, I don't know, some people will call him a dwarf, like kind of slick back, fancy looking. Have you seen that type of guy before?
Oh, yeah. Some dwarf noble was in here the other day. Ran up a tab, said that he would pay it. Never came back for it. That's the nobles for you, ain't it?
Jesus, how much is the tab?
He ran up 12 gold coins. You know how much beer you gotta buy here to run up a tab of 12 gold coins?
Jesus, yeah, that's a lot. And then like I'm like scratching my chin. Shit. Maybe I'll look for him. Do you know where he came from? Type of family or something? I mean, that's kind of fucked up, man.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. It was Lord Growlhund.
Huh.
And that is the fancy noble that followed Rainier out of the bar.
Okay. Lord Growl, man, that sounds like that sounds pompous to me. What a little shit. Tell you what though, I'm gonna go ahead and give you 12 gold now just for the information, and I'm gonna chase after him and beat the shit out of him so I can get the money.
And he goes, make sure you don't just beat him. Kick him in the balls.
It's a good move. Yeah, I need to look for this motherfucker. Thanks for the info, buddy.
All right. Y'all step back out onto the street. Inshi, did you want to ask anything else here?
Are you sure you didn't have a tuna and I think it's a blue cheese sandwich? Are you sure you didn't eat that, sir?
Mate, the only thing we eat around here is chewing tobacco.
Are you sure that wasn't blue cheese by accident?
He hands you a little pot, and he says, that's the spitting pot. Why don't you check it for any blue cheese?
And damn it. If she dips his finger in and licks it.
Oh. Now I have to roll a constitution check. You need to roll one
That's
with
gross.
disadvantage.
That's gross.
You have to beat an 18 with disadvantage.
So gross.
Disgusting. De-inspiration.
That's fair. That's fair.
Despicable behavior.
That's just nasty.
Undignified.
That's a 7. 7.
Ugh.
A 7? Yeah, you run outside and throw up immediately.
Yeah, that's blue cheese to me.
You just call anything that makes you throw up blue cheese.
Yep.
Perfect.
Lincoln walks out after that and like, all right, well, looks like you found something to eat. I think I got some information.
That's good. Good.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so you know that Lord Growlhund followed Rainer Neverember out of the bar. So the timeline is Volothamp arrived at the bar with Rainier. They ate, they drank, they played cards, they talked for a bit, and then Volo left. A few hours later, Rainier left, and this Lord Growlhund followed after him. You walk out onto the docks ward, and you see around you streets and streets and streets of warehouses. What do you do?
Well, I look at Inchi and be like, after he's done throwing up and stuff, did you get anything besides, I guess, blue cheese or whatever the fuck you just said?
Food poisoning.
All I know is that Rainier guy did business in here, and he might be somewhere around these areas. But no, I did not get anything for certain.
Well, where would be a dignified dwarf be? Does anybody know anybody that knows a family or something that has a very well-groomed dwarf?
I can try to sniff out. Good.
What were you gonna say?
I can try to sniff out the blue cheese smell that I had earlier. That might lead us to our Rainier.
All right.
Why do you taste that?
And she has been focusing on the blue cheese and tuna sandwich he ate from the dumpster, and he's hoping that is from the Rainier guy. That is all he has to go on, but that is what he's trying.
Why would you think that?
Also, the fossil curiosities thing is a thing, but Lincoln doesn't know that.
I mean, who else would eat that aside from an important character? Despicable, but important.
Do you tell them that you overheard Rainier's shops at Old Zoblob's shop?
I don't think Inshi remembers that, so no.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
Our eyes, the good.
Okay, guys, I am back.
Hello, back home, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
The
All right.
inspiration.
The intro music is Ain't No Rest for the Wicked by Connie Jash, and the video is Waterdeep Dragon Heist by Smite or Flight.